So you're hearing that brake squeal just on the first stop of the day. Yes, there is a permanent fix for that, and it involves using a very specific kind of lubricant in a very specific place. A lot of the time that morning noise is just a paper-thin layer of surface rust that forms on the rotors from overnight humidity or dew. It gets scrubbed off after 1 or 2 stops, and the noise is gone. That's perfectly normal. But if that high-pitched squeal sticks around longer, or happens even when the brakes are warm, you're not dealing with rust anymore. You're hearing a high-frequency vibration. That sound. It's essentially a buzz, usually somewhere in the 2 to 6 kilohertz range. It's a harmonic resonance, kind of like rubbing a wet finger around the rim of a wine glass, and almost every time, it's not coming from where the brake pad friction material actually meets the rotor surface. In practice, that sound starts where the metal ears of the brake pad's backing plate sit inside the metal clips on your caliper bracket. When you apply the brakes lightly, there isn't enough clamping force to hold everything perfectly rigid. This allows those metal-on-metal contact points to start vibrating, and they sing. It's not an obvious spot, but that's exactly where we need to focus to get things quiet. Here's how you fix it for good. First, get the right stuff for the job. You cannot use regular shop grease or anti-seize. It'll just liquefy from the heat, cook off in minutes, and make a huge mess. Worse, it can fling onto your rotor, and a greased rotor has no stopping power. You need a dedicated, high-temperature brake lubricant. Look for a synthetic or ceramic paste, and check the label to make sure it's rated to handle at least 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. This stuff is designed to stay put and do its job even under heavy braking. With the right paste, you'll need to get the brake pads out of the caliper. Then, grab a wire brush and put on some safety glasses, because bits of rust and dirt will fly. Your target is the abutment slots on the caliper bracket, the channels where the pad ears slide. You have to scrub them until they are down to clean, bare metal. This is maybe the most important step. If this channel isn't perfectly clean and smooth, the pad can't slide freely, which causes it to bind, wear unevenly, and, you guessed it, make noise. While you're in there, take a hard look at the thin, stainless steel hardware clips that sit in those slots. They aren't just shims, they're springs that provide tension. If they are heavily corroded, bent out of shape, or look really worn down, they need to be replaced. Most quality brake pad sets come with new hardware for a reason. If yours are in good shape, a quick clean with the wire brush is all they need. Don't just throw the old ones back in without checking them. Now for the application. And precision is everything here. You're going to apply a very, very thin film of that high-temp paste. I mean, thin. Like you're putting on chapstick, not frosting a cake. Put it on the back of the brake pad shims, where the caliper piston and fingers make contact. And most importantly, put a light coat right on those metal ears of the backing plate, where they'll slide inside those clean clips. A light coat on the caliper slide pins is also a great idea while you have everything apart. But here is the #1 rule. Do not get any of this paste on the face of the caliper piston itself, and absolutely nothing on the pad's friction material or the rotor surface. If you lubricate those surfaces, your brakes will not grab. Period. Ignoring a persistent squeal isn't on its own a catastrophic safety risk, but it is telling you something isn't moving right. A pad that sticks can cause uneven wear and drag on the rotor, which builds up heat. That extra heat can eventually warp a brake rotor, which you'll feel as a pulsation through the pedal, and that's a more expensive fix. Getting this lubrication right just means you get quiet, smooth, and predictable stops every single time. So, next time you have the wheels off, check those caliper slide pins for free movement.